Lena craved the unusual. Ordinary things bored her. She sought the strange, the hidden, the whispered secrets of the world. One day she stumbled upon the dark web, a gateway to a hidden world, a place where whispers became screams. It called to her adventurous spirit. Lena, armed with her trusty laptop and a thirst for the unknown, dove headfirst into the digital abyss. The deeper she ventured, the more unsettling it became. Cryptic messages, disturbing images, and forums with names that sent shivers down her spine. Yet she was drawn in, like a moth to a flickering flame. She felt a thrill, a sense of danger that both scared and exhilarated her. Little did she know, the dark web had taken notice. Days turned into nights as Lena explored the hidden corners of the internet. Then she found it. A forum tucked away in the deepest recesses of the dark web called The Forgotten. The name alone sent chills down her spine. It was minimalist, almost empty, like a digital graveyard. The forum's stark design was unsettling. A single thread flickered at the top of the page. It was as if the forum itself was whispering, beckoning her closer. Curiosity, a constant companion, urged her on. Ignoring the prickling sensation on the back of her neck, Lena clicked on the thread. As she did, an uneasy feeling settled in her stomach, a premonition of something wicked. The thread was titled, "Join Us, If You Dare." The title was simple, yet the words seemed to pulsate on the screen, as though alive. Below the title, a blank white text box awaited her input. There were no other threads, no user profiles, nothing but this single, solitary invitation. The stark emptiness of the forum amplified the unsettling feeling in the pit of her stomach. It felt wrong, like a silent scream trapped within the digital walls. Lena hesitated, her finger hovering over the keyboard. A part of her, the rational part, screamed at her to close the laptop and walk away. Section 4, the invitation. Join us if you dare. The cursor in the text box blinked, a hypnotic rhythm that drew her in. It felt like an invitation, a challenge she couldn't resist. Against her better judgment, Lena started typing. She typed a simple greeting. Hello. The moment she hit enter, the room seemed to grow colder. A response appeared instantaneously. We've been expecting you, Lena. The words hung on the screen, glowing with an eerie luminescence. Panic welled up inside her. How did they know her name? A cold sweat prickled at her skin. She tried to close the window, but the laptop wouldn't respond. Section 5, trapped, the glowing eyes in the dark. Suddenly her webcam light flickered on. Lena stared in horror at the reflection staring back at her from the screen. Two glowing red eyes stared out from the darkness behind her. They were watching her, their gaze filled with a malevolent amusement. A scream caught in her throat. Terror gripped her. This wasn't just a game anymore. It was all too real. She slammed the laptop shut. The image of those eyes seared into her mind. Her heart pounded in her chest, her breath coming in short, shallow gasps. But the nightmare wasn't over, not even close. Section 6, no escape, terror beyond the screen. As Lena fumbled for her phone, desperate to call for help, a notification flashed on the screen. A message from an unknown number simply read, "You can't escape us, Lena." Her blood ran cold. The terror that had been confined to the screen had somehow seeped into her reality. Her phone slipped from her grasp, falling to the floor with a dull thud. She was trapped, hunted by something she couldn't understand, couldn't escape. The red eyes from the screen, the chilling message, it all pointed to a truth too terrifying to comprehend. The Forgotten had found her. Section 7, the vanishing, a haunting silence. The next morning, Lena was gone. Her apartment was empty, her belongings untouched. The only sign that she had ever been there was her laptop left open on the floor. The screen displayed a single, chilling image, a black background with two glowing red eyes staring out. The forgotten forum, the thread, the message, all gone. The only sound was the faint hum of the computer, a haunting reminder of the terror that had unfolded within its digital walls. Lena's disappearance remained a mystery, a chilling tale whispered among those who dared to venture into the darkest corners of the web. The forgotten had claimed another soul, leaving behind an unsettling silence and a lingering question. Who would be next?